Welcome back to BetFlow, y'all. Game number 2 of the Monday Night Doubleheader, Texans Seahawks. We got 730 flows available for this particular matchup. Go to the world-famous BetFlow filter, select Player, Analytical, Seattle, Overs, Show Flows, and I'll tell you why. Texans are coming off a bye week, and often the defenses of teams coming off a bye week can really suffer in tackling. And if that would be the case tonight, there could be some value on both Seattle running backs. Also, the last 2 teams that the Texans defense have played against, they have shut down the run of those opponents, but they've done it against non-competitive quarterbacks, and therefore they were able to cheat up against the run and stack the box because they weren't in any threat of a passing attack, both from Cooper Rush in their last game against the Ravens and Cam Ward before that in the Titans. There could really be some value tonight in the Seattle running backs, especially if both of these trends combine for extra value. So keep an eye on these particular flows. Here's a nice one right here. Kenneth Walker has had more than 15.5 rushing attempts in 13 of the last 20 games played against teams entering the game with a losing record, just like the Texans. We see last 5 at 60%, last 10 at 60, last 20 at 65. Now on the season, it's only 50, but last season, it was 60. Overall, we'll look at the last 20, 65%. Now, this is an extended prop, that therefore the plus 250 price. I would like to take something more of a standard number. Now, this is a spicy one. Longest rush, because if tackling does suffer and they can't wrap up, it takes them a quarter or a quarter and a half to reacclimate, meaning the Texans defense. Kenneth Walker could easily break one. Longest rush, over 19.5 yards. You decide on BetFlow. You're in the captain's chair. And remember, we've also got Zach Charbonnet too. We don't want to forget about him. Just remember the Texans coming off a bye week. Their defense could suffer in tackling, as often is the case with teams coming out of the bye week defensively. And also, after playing against 2 non-competitive quarterbacks, they're finally playing against a legit starter tonight. And they're not going to be able to cheat against the run. They're going to have to spread it out equally with their defensive personnel. Enjoy the game, and we'll see you back at BetFlow next time. Peace.